We begin tonight with a scathing report from the U.S. Department of Justice concerning Arizona's Department of Child Safety, the state agency that is tasked with caring for our most vulnerable children. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. The report found that DCS repeatedly violated the Americans with Disabilities Act and discriminates against parents and children with disabilities.
12 News journalist Bianca Bono is joining us live in studio tonight. And Bianca, we heard from a parent who knows all of this firsthand.
Yeah, that's right. As part of this report, the DOJ found DCS has failed to communicate effectively with parents and children with hearing disabilities. Cynthia Elliott says she and her family has experienced that for 20 years.
We got her when she was 4 years old.
Cynthia Elliott adopted her daughter through foster care. Her daughter is deaf and has other disabilities and is now 25 years old. Elliott says it's been a challenging 2 decades.
It's very difficult to deal with DCS.
In 2016, 12 News investigated Elliott's case. Her daughter had been taken by Arizona's Department of Child Safety because the state accused Elliott of bringing her to the hospital for no reason. In reality, she was trying to get her daughter the services she needed. Making matters worse, when her child was in the state's care, she couldn't communicate because they failed to provide an ASL interpreter for her.
She was in a local emergency room and was not provided ASL interpreting services, and consequently was left in a room, closed door, naked in a restraint bed.
It's stories like this one that prompted the U.S. Department of Justice to issue a report determining Elliott is not alone, that DCS violates the Americans with Disabilities Act and discriminates against parents and children with disabilities, specifically saying DCS failed to use interpreters to communicate with deaf parents, including in some cases when their children were being taken away. The DOJ also finding DCS denied parents with disabilities an equal opportunity to show they can parent safely, and says DCS isn't properly training its employees on how to work with parents with disabilities.
We're thrilled that the DOJ decided enough.
Lori Ford is the head of the Arizona DCS Oversight Group and says this report is long overdue.
Lots of talk, but no evidence of change, no evidence of righting their wrongs.
The report concludes with a list of action items DCS must follow to remedy its violations, including policy changes, training for staff, and regular status reports. The department must also designate at least one employee to oversee these efforts.
The DOJ needs to bring somebody in from the outside.
As for Elliott, she feels validated by the report, but believes there is more work to be done.
It's too prevalent in Arizona not to recognize the needs of those individuals.
And DCS did cooperate in this investigation, and now the DOJ is giving them 2 weeks from today to respond and let them know if they're willing to work with them. If not, the government could initiate a lawsuit against DCS to remedy all of those ADA violations. We're live in studio tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
All right, Bianca, thank you.